And some breaking news out of Europe now. France's Prime Minister is facing a vote of no confidence and is expected to lose it. Here's how the country got to this stage. The crisis starting in June when President Emmanuel Macron called a snap election after suffering a defeat to Marine Le Pen's national rally in the European elections. This led to a hung parliament in July, with no party having a clear majority. President Macron appointed Michel Barnier as Prime Minister in September. He forced through controversial budget legislation this week without a vote, leading to the opposition calling for today's vote of no confidence. So this is what the Prime Minister Barnier said in Parliament just a moment ago.
60 billion in interest, which the French people will have to pay every year, which is higher than our defense budget or our higher education budget, and it will certainly get even bigger if we do nothing. Madam President, this is the reality.
I think possibly it was an act of hubris on his part, thinking he could, having been a successful, very calm negotiator in Brexit, pull off the same kind of success in the French Parliament. And at the beginning, his rivals, particularly on the far right, seemed to see him as somebody they could do business with. That's how Marine Le Pen put it at the beginning of his prime ministership back in September. But that honeymoon was pretty short-lived. I think they began to smell blood and then turned on him, and then the far left on the other side of the political spectrum did so as well. And so his attempt to ram through this budget, this financial bill through Parliament has backfired. They've turned on him and they called a vote of no confidence, which he is almost certainly going to lose. So this is his rather tragic swan song, I guess, as he's addressing the French Parliament. As you say, there are jeers, there's a lot of clapping from his supporters, but a lot of jeering as well. It's been a passionate debate in the National Assembly. We've heard from Marine Le Pen, we've heard from other political leaders, but he's going to be toppled, and then the dilemma is to what Emmanuel Macron does next. That he will have lost his fifth Prime Minister. There can't be any more legislative elections till July, so this crisis can't be resolved by new elections. Macron says he's going to appoint a new Prime Minister, but that's not going to get rid of his problem, which he has this budgetary crisis, which at the moment seems to be impossible to resolve given the political climate in the Parliament.